What's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to continue through our journey through Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. In the last episode, we saved the Pride Lands from Scar, and in this episode, well, at least it was from Scar's Heartless, but in this episode, we're gonna head back to Twilight Town, because that was mentioned a few episodes back, probably like a good 3, and we never really came back here. That's a little worrying. The town should kind of be destroyed now. By the way, really don't like that voice for Vivi. I really don't like it. Alright, so before we go off to the Sandlot, there's a good amount of stuff that we can get, which is also kind of an issue because, goodness, the fight in the Sandlot, it's pretty easy to lose, and there's no way to actually room save because you can only go into one room, which is where you need to go. So, when it comes to, you know, getting all the items, you have to get them all again if you, you know, really want to keep them. So, if you make sure you go to all the other worlds first, maybe not Atlantica. Atlantica doesn't really matter too much, but just make sure that you go to any worlds where you can get experience, and then head over here. And even then, it can be very frustrating. We'll just have to find out, though. We'll just have to find out. I don't think I can get that. I can try. Gonna have to... no, whatever. Wanted to see if I could do a little bit of parkour up there. But apparently that failed. Alright. Yeah, like I said before, there are a lot of chests out here. Very, very worth it to get all the chests around here. Alright, so that's, I believe, all the chests. Gotta check abilities real quick. Any one of these could be extremely useful. That might, actually, but... I feel like a limit would actually be really good in this fight, just to keep myself safe. That, probably don't need. Alright, I'll give Goofy his. Am I missing any abilities that I actually want? Okay, I'm not. I actually might want to not pack an elixir, an ether. Actually, 2 ethers might be better. Okay, what's in here? Did I never give Donald and Goofy their items? I did not. Okay, good thing I checked. Except Goofy doesn't have a new... that might be the new item, but... okay, whatever. Let's just hope that we have, everything needed.
We'll take it from here.
Alright, so, the nobodies are invading Twilight Town. Which, of course, very bad. And as you can see, my damage isn't exactly the best, but they still go down in 2 combos, which is how it was before, when we were playing as Roxas. So, well, actually, I think as Roxas it was like 3 combos. I don't know why I can't speak today. It's very bad. Ow. Now, goodness, those enemies, this, I don't know the name of these things, actually. But regardless, they are very bad and annoying to deal with because they can do a lot of damage to you. And they're actually really bad in crowds because other enemies can distract you and you'll just end up getting randomly smacked in the face by them if you're not careful. Okay. Need to move. Okay. That's good. Yeah, you have to have this guy's pattern pretty locked down if you want to avoid the attacks that he dishes out. Okay. We're still good. Okay, I can just thunder him. And then they just give you 3. So, you know, that's nice. Alright, so I'm gonna try and use magic. Well, not magic. Well, it is technically magic, but I'm gonna try and use magnet. Problem is, I have to move so far away before I can actually do anything. It only lasts for like one combo. Alright. And this reaction command does a good amount of damage to them. Okay, it has a high percentage well, a high chance of killing, but because of how much damage it does. And this should be, yep, that's it. Alright, so I managed to handle that fight actually, like, pretty well. Didn't have to use an ether, surprisingly enough.
Impressive.
Like, I've had a lot more trouble with that fight than I made it seem.
By the way, have you seen a man named Axel? I expect he's here somewhere.
Like I care.
You see, Axel's no longer acting in our best interest.
Is he with the organization too?
Yes.
You having a fight?
Not a very organized organization.
Don't let your guard down. Axel will stop at nothing to turn you into a Heartless.
Gee, thanks for looking out for us, mister. But I'm sure we can take care of ourselves just fine.
Glad to hear it. Axel aside, it would break our hearts to hear something happen to you.
Hearts? You don't have any hearts.
True, we don't have hearts. But we remember what it was like. That's what makes us special.
What do you mean?
We know very well how to injure a heart. Sora, you just keep on fighting those Heartless.
Let's jump in after him.
How come?
I'm not sure, but maybe he'll lead us to the organization's world.
Don't be reckless. Do you want to end up like Riku?
What? Hey! Wait! What did he mean, end up like Riku?
Hey, how about you get out of my town now? You've caused enough trouble.
Even though we literally just saved you 3, but whatever.
Have it your way. Come on, guys.
Hold it.
Make up your mind.
This goes to the strongest guy in Twilight Town.
Thanks, but we don't really need it.
Whoa!
Oh, Sora! Pence, right?
Do you know a girl named Kiari?
Kiari? I sure do!
Then you better come to the station.
Alright, so I'm not sure if Cypher was giving away that trophy, by the way. Another absent silhouette. Are we able to? Well, actually, no, it's kind of risky to do that one now because of, oh goodness, that one can actually do a lot of damage to you. So yeah, not willing to risk that. But anyways, I wonder if the reason why Cypher just shoved the trophy to Goofy was like, oh, you know what, just take it anyways, or if Goofy was actually the strongest one. Don't really know. Like, he would have just walked up to Goofy if it was just a sense that Goofy was the one that, if I could think properly, if Goofy was the one he meant, or if he just wanted to get rid of it for some reason.
So, how do you guys know Kiari? Kiari was really here?
Yeah. And she said she was looking for you.
Tell me where she is!
Well...
What a romantic story.
If you stick around, Sora's bound to show up. Yeah, he said he's coming back.
Okay.
What took you so long, Kiari? Somehow, I just knew you'd be here. I tell you, Kiari, you've got a lot of guts jumping right into the darkness like that.
That was very pathetic, you guys, because he barely dodged those. I saw him slightly move, he just barely dodged those.
Let go!
Kiari.
You think it might have been Axel?
Sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault. Come on, Cheer up. Like I can even say that. I gotta help Kiari. That was close.
Sora?
Sora, are you okay?
Huh? What?
So yeah, that was a very, very short visit. There wasn't exactly much that happened. So, we kind of have half an episode left, so, we kinda need to do something. However, there is more that will come in a little bit. You know, after we end up leaving this world. So, we kinda just have to wait on that. That or cutscene galore will happen, and that'll just fill up the rest of the time. Hopefully that will not happen, but it could. It sadly could.
What just happened? A new road is open, and Kiari and Riku are waiting somewhere along it.
You'd better hurry then.
You coming back?
Promise.
Alright, so now we have the Oathkeeper, which is a throwback to Kingdom Hearts 1, and also Limit Form. And cutscenes, yay, it's starting.
I passed on the message as you so desired. I told the young Sora to keep defeating the Heartless.
Good. Not only have you the power to inflict pain, you also have the power to plant seeds of doubt in one's receptive heart. Sora will soon begin to doubt himself. It will cause him to hesitate, and that hesitation will turn to anger. That anger will fuel him to get rid of his apprehension and move forward. He will pave the way for the future we desire.
There's something I've meant to ask.
About Axel, the poor fool. How long will he keep chasing the illusion of friendship when he himself lacks emotion? Trying so hard to retrieve what he has lost when it may never have existed in the first place. He deserves nothing more than our pity.
That is pretty deep. Some pretty deep stuff.
The king, Riku, and now I've lost Kiari again, too.
Don't be sad.
Donald's right, you know. Why, you're the key that connects everything.
Get it? Keyblade?
So it's all my
Whatever.
fault.
Gorge, I didn't mean that. Just do what comes natural to you, and we're sure to find them.
You said it.
Thanks, guys.
By the way, those little scenes, it kind of makes you question why the rest of the scenes in this game aren't like that. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 1 was pretty similar to that, except none of them were actually, you know, voice acted. The actual, like, text cutscenes like this. But when it comes to the Gummy Ships, pretty much all of them for this game are voice acted, but nothing, like, inside the worlds, which is odd. Alright, so, as you can see, something's happening in Halloween Town. I'm stupid. Hollow Bastion? Wow. So let's go there, since we still have a good 10 minutes at best. Well, at minimum.
do you think?
Looks like there's more Heartless now.
Let's go check in with everyone.
I think they're at Merlin's.
I mean, that's a relatively safe assumption, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I think that they're there. But, whatever. And yeah, now we have both the Heartless and the Nobodies to deal with, because most of the time it was really just the Heartless for most of the game so far. But now we have to deal with both. So, you know, that's gonna be fun. Alright, so... No, I didn't get the new thing for Goofy, because I didn't have enough money. So let me sell this. There you go, Goofy. You deserve yourself a new weapon. And we're just gonna sell that old one. Don't need that anymore. Pretty sure we don't need this either. Alright, Moogle, let's see what you're all about. Let's see if we can get any new synthesis stuff either. Does not look like it. Yay, okay. Dark Shard, not like that matters too much. Or at least I don't think it does. Oh, right, and one new thing that we can do for synthesis is that we can add Serenity Shards to make them more powerful. Only, you can only do it, like, once per certain, like, objects or whatever. So, like, for a Fire Gun Bangle, then you can't, make another one past that. It's only, well, that's the highest that it can be. So, yeah, I remember you having that, so we're gonna replace that. I mean, you get more from this anyway, so we'll just give you this. I guess Sora's fine. But, oh right, Oathkeeper. Need to equip that, because that's actually better for the most part.
Cloud!
What you doing?
I'll get him. This time, we settle it. Me and the one who embodies all the darkness in me.
I thought you looked kinda different, Cloud.
Well, I mean, he is wearing a different attire, but...
Whose?
And his hair is also different, so...
Tell me if you see him.
Okay, what's he look like?
Silver hair. Carries a long sword.
Sure. Well, be seeing you, Cloud.
By the way, that's pretty much confirming that the secret boss fight of Sora versus Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1 is non-canon.
Is something wrong?
It's nothing. I don't want you involved.
You mean you don't want me there when you go away again?
Listen. Even if I go far away, I'll come back.
Do you mean it?
Yeah.
See? You don't look so sure. Well, okay. I understand. Go. Get things settled.
Huh?
No matter how far away you are, once you find your light, I'm sure it will lead you back here again. Right?
I suppose.
So I'll stay here. And I'll cheer for you. Okay, Cloud?
Okay.
Wonder if he'll be okay.
He'll be fine. I'm sure there's some light in him somewhere.
You're right.
Cloud is a very, very strong man. So, it is best to not, you know, assume otherwise because, well, I mean, in Kingdom Hearts 1, he's relatively easy, but that's only if you have, like, a certain pattern down, which I did, so, that, can't really say too much from that, but, when you're fighting him alongside other people, then it gets a little, you know, gets a little bit frustrating, because not only will you have to deal with Cloud, you have to deal with pretty much anyone else he's fighting alongside. So, you know, that's fun. Hey fellas, you're just in time. Got some good news for you, so get yourselves over to Leon's. What kind of news? We found a computer Ansem was using. Oh boy. Yep, should be able to get all kinds of information, whatever, on the Heartless and the organization. And maybe something on the Dark Realm too? It looks like that's where Riku and Kiari are. And the King. Go see for yourselves. It can't hurt. I mean, you could also tell us if you do know, but what do you mean? Nothing. Just get to the computer room through the castle postern. Watch your step. And the reason why he's saying watch your step is because there's like a giant, you know, hole in the side of it, and we'll see that momentarily after we do some more experience grinding. Well, it's not really grinding. We still fight these guys normally. Ow. Stop. There we go. Wasn't there another Heartless here? Meh, I guess Donald or Goofy took care of that. By the way, just want to point out that I haven't been doing this for like the longest time, but quick sliding, it's actually faster than like just regular moving around. So I think I said this in Kingdom Hearts 1 with the whole dodge roll thing, like while Sora does make noise and all that. Yeah, this is still faster, even though he does make noise almost every single time he dodges. But, and like I said, it's faster. And a lot of you do end up complaining about, well, not really a lot, a decent amount of people end up complaining about how the episodes end up becoming too long. So, shaving off like a few seconds possibly, and these guys are being really annoying right now. But if it's possible to shave off a few seconds, then it'll be well worth it. Oh my goodness, of course you're hanging over the edge. And that whole security system not exactly helping handle these guys easier.
Excuse me, are you with the Restoration Committee? What's Leon's gang up to?
They've got stuff to do over by the castle postern.
Scoop!
Huh?
Let's report. To who?
Our leader, of course.
Yeah, you know.
Don't mind her. I assure you, we come in peace.
You're kidding.
Problem? Okay, fine. You do the talking.
So sorry about this.
Yeah, we don't really know either. All I know is that I believe most of them are from Final Fantasy X. I think one of them is from X-2. I'm not entirely sure, so do not kill me over that. But yeah, I need to play more Final Fantasy games, man. I am trying to get Final Fantasy 12. I have Final Fantasy 13, and I'm trying to beat that. I've been playing it a lot recently. But yeah, I need to beat 13. I've beaten... The only Final Fantasy games I've beaten are 13, 2, and 7 Crisis Core. So nothing of like the main games in the series. Just like the, I guess they're side games, even though they're canon, but well, no, 13-2 isn't technically a side game. It is a sequel to 13, so that's not a side game. I'm not exactly sure about Crisis Core. I think it's in the same situation as, like, Days, where it takes place in between, like, certain things. Well, actually, no. It's technically, like, Birth by Sleep, because Crisis Core takes place before Final Fantasy VII, so yeah, that's technically a prequel. But still, haven't really played too many of the main games. And then I also have 10, but I kind of got bored of that a little bit quickly. Well, it's not really like I got bored, I just got stuck at a part. That's really the main reason. But pretty much any other game I have not touched, so just need to... My goodness, this security system is being very annoying and pushing them away, which is not nice. I also need to remember to change them back so that they actually attack, so that these end up going by faster, because apparently I forgot to do that. So let me do that real quick. You are on technical attack. You are not. But yeah, need to get around to playing more Final Fantasy games. And I also have 13.3, but I'm not really liking 13.3 too much. Leon, over here. Well, that's not Leon, but... Wait, how'd you beat us here? Because I'm assuming we went at the same time. Well, then... Yeah, we took a side trip to Merlin, so it makes sense that you beat us here. Uh-huh, the king is very interested in it. The king? He's with Leon. We get to see the king again. You say this like this is the first time. Is Riku with them? Well, at least I can ask the king about him. And that computer might be able to tell us something. Good idea. They're right through there. And now the camera will slowly pan over to where you have to go. Alright, but we're going to do that... how much time do we... actually, want to keep it around 30 minutes. So, unfortunately, gonna have to stop here, because if I keep going further, we're just going to get into more and more cutscenes, and don't want to do that, because I know cutscenes, they make the game horrendously longer than I would like, because that's what happened with one particular episode. It was in Agrabah, actually, and a like 35-minute episode or something like that ended up being around like 40. So, yay. I think the only thing I can do right now is mess with any puzzle pieces and see how well I can do with those. This goes there. This here. And unfortunately, that's it. Yay. So, in the next episode, we're going to go down into that computer lab and see what exactly is on the up and up. But, until next video, take care.